Hi everybody, this is Spartica. Welcome. Today I'm playing in a Royals and BXP 1000 plus tournament. So I've never played in this before. Wasn't quite sure what it is, but I think I'm playing on Bridge Base Online, and I think it's just a higher level tournament where you have to have 1000 plus BXP, and I'm not really that familiar with the BXP score rates and what that means, but I guess it means I'm playing against higher competition. So other than that, it's a standard 12 board match. It's a free game and match point scoring. So really nothing should be that different, except maybe the level of competition will be higher, but we'll find out. Okay, so let's take a look here. Got 12 points. Partners pass, so I'm not vulnerable. I've got a good one heart overcall, not a great one heart overcall, and partners got 6 to 10. So I think I'm just going to pass. If I bid 3 hearts here, I'm showing myself a lot stronger, and my partner might get overexcited. So by passing, I give him a chance if he's closer to the 9 or 10 point range to bid up. So let's pass, see what happens. They're inviting to game, they're not taking the invite, so I think we're at a good spot. We've got them higher than 2 but less than 4, so let's see if we put them one level higher than they need to be. So we're gonna pass, and partner has got the ace of hearts. If he had the king of hearts and 3, he probably would have bid up. So I don't think it matters what I play. Like, I'm still looking at signaling with the robots and what they understand. I'll play the 6. Just he's probably going to lead another heart. I'm going to play the queen. I don't know where the 10 is, but okay. So he's taking a deep finesse here, which tells me that he probably is missing the ace. And maybe he's got a singleton. So let's lead that right back. And he's throwing off a diamond now. So we gained a club trick, but we're losing this. So now what are we going to do here? The jack of diamonds is good, but we'll lead to it. And he's saying I've got all the rest. He's going to take my trump out, ref the heart. So my partner did have the 10 of hearts, so that was fine. So we accept. So they're in the best spot. And we did okay, I think. I don't think we could do any better than that without bidding up. So on to the next hand. 18 points. Yeah, so if I bid 2 spades, the robot will take that as 12 to 18 points. If I double and he bids something other than spades, let's double and see what happens there. Now I'm going to bid 3 spades, showing and this is a weak hand, so maybe I should just go 4 spades. So my partner's shown he hasn't done any jump or anything like that, and I'm putting him on, he's going to be the declarer, which isn't ideal. It would have been better for me to maybe overcall. And yeah, it probably would have been better for me to overcall and I'd be playing this. So right away I'm going to probably lose 2 hearts. So let's just invite with 3 spades. 4 spades, okay. And let's see how this goes. So partner has some good hearts. And in a way, it's better that he's playing it because he's not getting a heart lead through him, right? So the hearts are probably 6-2. Yeah, so I'm gonna. The king of spades is probably offside, but can't help that. But we can still try and see what happens here and play small. So yeah, so that was expected. Now I'm going to get the expected heart lead. And if he plays the ace, that's okay. And now, problem is I have to rough the good heart. So it would have been better just to play ace and another spade, maybe, yeah. Because I can't lose any more tricks, right? So now I got a rough high. Okay, play the ace of spades. Okay, so this, I'm going to get to spade and lead a diamond. So this is unfortunate. I need 2 entries to the board for the deep finesse. So let's take a look. East is showing up with the ace queen of hearts. And he's made a non-vulnerable weak 2 bid. So that could be his whole hand. Didn't have a club. He had 2 little spades. So let's go deep. Yeah, okay. So we're going down, but it could have been worse if the jack of diamonds was going to drop anyway. So we're going to claim here. So could this have been better? Maybe just play ace of spades and another spade, and then I've probably just get an exit in a club. So I don't think I can do better there, other than being in 2 spades maybe, or if people that overcall 2 spades by my hand end up playing it, that changes the dynamics of the game too. But anyway, we're on to a new board. 13 points, 5, 6 in club spades. So how do you usually open these hands? Would you open your 6-card club suit and then rebid your spades twice? Would you bid a spade and then 2 clubs and 3 clubs? Not sure it's the right way to do it or the best way, but I'm gonna just open a spade, and looks like I hit the bullseye here. And this is good because I've got shortness. He's showing long spades, so he's probably got short clubs. So we might even make 6 here if he's got the right cards. Ace of diamonds, singleton club, king of spades, queen of spades, something like that. But we're going to pass. So I expect to make this. Yeah. So there's the sort of what I expected in terms of weak clubs. So how do I want to do this? Let's see if we can knock out a big honor. And so now all I have to do is find the king of clubs, which means I can keep roughing until that king of clubs falls. Okay, king of clubs. You gonna play it? No. Okay, well then I'm gonna keep roughing. Okay, he's out of that. And interesting, he didn't throw off a club. So what is happening here? Oh, because he's guarding the king of clubs. Okay. Okay, so now my clubs are good. Or are they? 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, okay. So now I just got to get rid of the spades and keep control here. So play the queen of spades. Might as well let it ride. Okay, let's play another spade. Let's see what falls. Okay. If you remember, it was 5-4, so the spades are all gone. 2-2, 5-4, 2-2. So I can just play my club and another club. Doesn't matter what I throw away, and a spade. So making 5. I thought I would make 5 or 6 here, and look. So I'm good bid by partner with his 4 points. And if I'd opened a club, he would have passed, or we would not have ended up in the same place. Okay, so this is pretty awesome. I am definitely in the slam range here. So what do I want to do here? I've got options. Hearts, not forcing, so that's no good. 2 spades, 3 spades, 4 spades, might miss the slam. So right away I'm just going to do a temporary Q-bid. So it shows 3+ spades or 10 or more points. So it's start of me showing my strength. Guarantees the spade is our contract, and I can see what partner does after it. And I'm definitely going to game, but I'm going to try for a slam here too. I have to keep in mind that he's an overcall. But if he just has 2 hearts, then I can probably have 1 heart loser. If he has 1 heart, if he has the king of hearts, like it's going to be all over. So 2 clubs is a bit slow. So 2 diamonds, what does that mean? Doesn't really help me at all. What happens if I go 4 no trump now? So it's still blackwood and spades. So what is 3 clubs bids there? Yeah, so let's go 4 no. 6 hearts. Void in hearts. Okay, well that's sort of 5 plus spades. Odd number of key cards. So how many key cards are out here? There's 2 key cards out. There's the king of spades, the ace of diamonds. So he could have the diamonds because he's bidding that. So I'm just going to sign off in 6 spades. I think it's going to be pretty safe. The worst lead I can get is a club where they establish, a club threat right away. So how can I manage that? Well, I'm going to take the ace for sure. And I have to decide how I'm going to play this hand out. So we've got 10 spade tricks, and I'm going to have to do a lot of roughing here. So let's try ace hearts right away. Okay. So that takes care of my club liability. And I've got the 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, jack, queen. So I can rough safely with the 7, 8, everything. So I can cross rough this hand with the 7. Okay, that's 3, 6 hearts, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So let's play the diamond. Do I want to force the ace? Might as well force the ace if he has it, so that tells me he doesn't have the ace. So let's see what happens when I play this. There goes the king. There goes the jack. We're golden. We've got 4 trump, and there's only 3 out there, so I've got to take out some trump. Okay. Trump are gone. My hearts are good. You can rough the club. I'm making 7. Let's claim. Nice. So see, in this game, I don't get the scores right away. It looks like I have to wait till the end, and maybe I won't. They'll give me a preliminary result at the end, and I'll find out tomorrow. Maybe it's because I think this is a day-long tournament, or maybe it's an October tournament, or maybe it's just they have 1 per month. Again, I've never played one of these Royals tournament. Okay, let's see what we can do here. 15 points, partner's an opener. I do have a spade stopper, but I also have a nice negative double because I've got the other 2 suits. So let's start with that. And we'll see if he rebids his hearts, bids one of my suits. I can always go no trump. Okay. Well, I think this is our hand. I have 15, 13. This is a preemptive hand. I do have a king of spades. I'm going to double. And I think we might be missing a game here, but we're already past 3 no. So let's just take a look. Okay, well that's interesting. So my partner bid hearts. So they're 5, 4, 2 at least. Partner didn't want to bid hearts, but he didn't really get a chance to bid it again. So he might have 6 even. So I think my partner has the ace of clubs, so right away I've got to protect him by playing the queen. Okay, he's got the 10 of clubs, so hopefully it's not a doubleton. Let's try again. Yes, okay, so we're doing okay. And, oh, that's interesting. I was counting on my partner for that. So they're going to get, he's going to start trying to take out trump. There's the queen, okay. So my nine of clubs is good. I think partner played the 10 of clubs right away. I think he was he signaling, or is he short of clubs? Let's try a club. Okay, nice. So this club's just going to get roughed, even though it's good. So East does have another club, but let's see if we can cash a heart first. No. And the club's, it's just going to be cross rough. So we got him down 2. Did we miss a game? No, I don't think so. Hearts is our, diamonds would be it. I'm just going to take a look at the side here. Clubs on side, heart loser, spade loser. We've got 1 spade loser, 1 heart loser, and we could probably make 5 diamonds. It'd take a little bit of careful play, but it's not obvious, and 4 spades doubled for 300 is pretty decent score. But if we could have got 600 for 5 diamonds vulnerable, that would have been better. So again, won't find out right away. Hopefully at the end it'll give me my score summaries. So it's hard to tell how we're doing, but we've got a game, we've got a 300 here, we've got a 450, so seems like we're doing okay. So I've got 20 points. Standard not vulnerable, so 2 no trump. Let's see what my partner does. Transfer to spades. So I've got, do I have a super accept? I've got 4 spades, but I don't have 21 flat hand, so I'm not going to super accept. Oh, maybe I should have. Okay, and right away we get a pretty good lead. So, but probably shouldn't have. It looks like I've got a king of spade loser, a club loser, 2 diamond loser. I might be able to throw off something on that heart, but really I don't have a short suit to throw away. So, okay, so that's good. So nothing other to do than to, I could play ace and a club, but if they, I don't want to do that, because if they break the clubs, I might be able to establish a club to throw off a diamond. So let's just play ace of spades. Again, we're only in 3 spades. I'm trying to create an entry to the board, so I'll play the queen. Okay, so now spades are gone. I could have finessed. Okay. So my 9 hearts is not going to set up. Watching, he's signaling queen, so how am I going to play this? I'm always going to get 2 diamond losers and a club loser now. And that's the maximum I can lose. How can I do better? Well, I can lead to the club and see how this breaks. What is he going to do? Yeah, he's going to play a diamond. So they're going to cash their diamonds before I can set up a club. My other possibility was to set up a club and do a club finesse, but doesn't matter at this point, and it wouldn't have worked anyway. So we made our contract. Good thing I didn't super accept. And really, I didn't quite have enough there with the flat hand. So good bidding, I think. Okay, so I've got 12 points, rule of 20, with 8 cards in the minors here. Says I should open this 1 diamond. And 1 heart, 1 spade. So this is a support double, saying I've got 3 cards, not 4 card support. Lets him decide after that, and he says, nope, I've only got 4 hearts, let's play your diamonds. And I don't mind that, but we're vulnerable. I'm 12 points. I'm definitely not going to bid again. And we might be able to put him down, so I'm going to pass. And I'm on lead. So again, with the robots, leading from ace king, with my partners, we have it sort of ace for attitude, king for count, but it's hard to signal with robots on defense, and that's the one area where, well, there's lots of areas where I prefer human partners, but the joy of playing good defense with a partner where you understand your signals and your communications and things is really fun, I think. And you don't quite get that when you're playing with robots because you never quite know whether they understand your signals or whatever. So that happened pretty quick, but my ace of diamonds got roughed out. So my partner had 4-card support, but good thing we didn't bid up because we would have got absolutely clobbered here. So now I have to be careful about not leading diamonds again. Okay, so maybe my partner has a spade. No, partner does not have any good spades and does not have any more spades. And so he's trying to set up those diamonds, but I don't think it's going to work for him. And okay, so we'll take that. I can't lead a diamond, so okay. So there's not much to do here other than lead a club, and he's got all the rest there. So yes. So they're not in game. They're making game. Probably an okay board. So 13 points on this hand. 3 passes to me. What does the rule of 15 say? 13 plus 2 is 15. So it says I should open this hand 1 club. And of course he's got a spade. So I'm going to bid 1 no trump. Minimum hand. 3 clubs. Not forcing. So I like that. I do have clubs, but I don't see a game happening here. So he's saying didn't have enough to open. I'm 13 minimum, nothing spectacular, so I'm just going to pass. I think 3 clubs is a part score is the best we can do here. So I get a very favorable lead, and he's got a very nice hand. So it looks like I might be able to make 5 clubs here. So right away I get my club. Take out the last one. I'm going to want to rough diamonds. Yeah. So let's see how I'm going to do this. Going to play. So I'm saving the 5 of clubs just in case I need communications here. So let's see how the diamonds work. Will he cover? No. Okay. Might as well just take the spade finesse. See if it works. It doesn't work. And we'll do some roughing. Yeah, I'm going to have 1 trump short of what I need here to make 6. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. There we go. Okay, I did make all of them there, except for 1. Okay, so could I bid something there? You know, I was pretty minimal, but not. That was 13 points with a solid club suit. He gave a jump, but I didn't feel like we had it there. And 3 no trump might be possible. Anyway. That one might not be a good board. We got a lot of tricks, but we might have missed the 3 no, which would have been iffy, or 5 clubs, which is rock solid. Okay, 1 club. Got 11 points. I would have opened this hand, so I can bid 1 spade. 2 hearts. Okay. Let's see what my options are. 2 no trump. Additional to game. 13 4 plus spades. Still gives them a chance to bid spades. 3 clubs. 2 or less spades. Don't really like that. So I'm going to go 3 no. And look at this. Eight of clubs. 2, 4, 6, 7. So there's a couple ways to play this. A lot of ways to play it. If I didn't, so I've only got the one entry there, the king of spades. So if I let it ride to my queen of clubs, there's 7, 8, and it has to be a 3-2 break. Another way to guarantee the club suit runs is just to overtake the club, my queen of clubs with the ace, play the king, concede the jack, and then I've got the king of spades entry. So the problem with that, there's a problem with is, so what is this 8 of clubs and why is he leading it, why is he not leading his heart suit? Yeah, okay, there's that. And the other problem is that once I get in and take my 7 clubs, if I have them, so clubs, is that 8 of clubs a singleton, in which case I'm going to play king to the spade, and I'm going to have a rude shock when I find the clubs don't break. I think that club is a singleton, so let's try this. It's spectacular when it works. It really sucks when it doesn't. So I can play the ace. And let's see what happens when I play the king. So it was a singleton, right? Okay. So this was a safety play. It's not super safe because I'm wide open in diamonds. And you see I'm throwing off spades here. So let's play a club. He gets it. I'm throwing off another spade. He's probably going to lead a heart. Oh, no, he's going to lead a diamond. Okay. So I'm worried about that. I'm worried about a lot of things here. I'm worried about a switch to... Okay, there's the king, queen, jack, 10. And now they're going to cash 2 hearts on me. And I'm going to be down. But it could have been a whole lot worse. If I played the queen of clubs, then to the king of spades, then I play the ace, king of clubs, and I discover it's 4 to the jack. Well, that is no fun. So my only hope here is that West doesn't have the ace, queen of hearts, but I can pretty much guarantee he does, and we will find out. There's the queen, yeah. So he's going to cash out. Oh, he's got a diamond to cash too. Yeah, thanks. But my 8 of diamonds is good. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so it doesn't matter how I do this. So my hand is good except for the king of hearts. So I can just go gracefully, give him his king of hearts or ace of hearts. Now if he leads a heart, I'm on the board, it's all good. If my hand's good. And diamond is good. Oh, I miscalculated there. Ooh, that's bad. Yeah, 10, okay. I should have played one more club and threw off the diamond. Okay. That was bad. That will result in a 0 for sure. Mind you, it could be worse. So you can take a look at the hand here of... let's take a look at this hand. Bear with me for a sec. Take a second to load. Yeah, so you can see that my play in the clubs is a good play to remember when you only have one entry, and if you only need 6 clubs, right? If you need 7 clubs, then not. But the 8 of clubs was suspicious. Most people will play, oh, I got the queen of clubs. What are the chances of the clubs being 4-1, right? And back to the king of spades, ace, king of clubs, and then after that, it's, oh my God, I've got 4 diamond losers, I got ace, queen of heart loser, I got the jack of club loser. Nothing is going well here, right? And no way back to my hand, hardly. So playing the ace, king, and a 10 is a safety play. It's good to remember. So again, I wasn't paying attention closely enough. I thought my 8 of diamonds had been promoted, but I was wrong there. So that's bad on me. So I didn't have to lose that extra trick. I could have cashed one more club trick, threw off the loser diamond, and even another club after that. Exited with a heart to the king. My jack of hearts on the board protects that. My ace of spades in my hand. So I could have done better there, but it still might be good for other people that are in 3-0 there and don't play the clubs right. Okay, so unfortunately I don't get to see again. It's nice when I can see how I'm doing. So I've got 16 points, 5-4 spades, heart spades. How would you open this hand? Open a heart. When are you going to rebid when your partner bids 1-0 trump forcing? You're going to go 2-0, lying, saying you got 18 points. So I'm going to open this one 1-0 trump. So I've got the king of clubs, singleton, but that's not too bad. So right away I get transfer to spades. So this is paid off because we found our spade fit. And got 16 points, 4 spades. Is that enough for a super accept? I think it is with my singleton king of clubs there. So let's go 3 spades, 4 spades. So we're going to pass that, and we'll see soon enough. 7, 8, 9. So he would have, he probably would have, we'd always be in 4 spades with this hand. And interestingly, we both have 2 singleton clubs. So that heart might be a singleton. Doesn't matter though. I'm going to win the 9. I'm going to play the ace of spades. Small spade, doesn't matter. If I could lead the 10, but the queen jack is out. Either they fall or they don't fall. If they fall, it's going to be fun, because now I'm going to play a heart. I'm going to get rid of that club. Bye-bye club. I'm going to throw off a diamond. I'm going to eliminate the club suit. And how do we want to do this? Do I want to lead towards the king or the queen? Ideally, it would be in my hand leading towards the queen, because the king 9 is safer on the return. Yeah, I'm going to try that. So get him to throw off a diamond. That always helps. So let's lead towards the queen. So right away, this is probably paying off, because, well, I don't know if it'll pay off, but my king 9 now becomes, if my queen wins, I can now cover that. Well, I was going to finesse the 9, but now I can cover it. And look what happens. He's going to give me a rough and a slough, but it didn't matter because I had the 9 of diamonds promoted at that point. So when I looked at that, it was safer to lead to the queen nothing, so that on my return, if the queen loses, I can finesse it. So I think that will be a very good board. Just bringing in the diamonds for one loser is difficult there. But and it also depended on me eliminating the other suits as exit options. Okay, so very nice hand here. 15 points. Void, and it's one of these 6-5 clubs spades. So remember the last one I did, I opened a spade first, and he jumped to 4 spades, and it turned out to be a good board. So this one, I do have a much better club suit and much better hand. So I'm going to open 1 club, see what happens. 2-0 trump. 3 or less spades, 11 to 12 points. So what happens if I bid 3 spades? It shows 6 cards, at least 4 card spades, 14 plus points. So I think 3 spade describes my hand pretty well. 4 spades, okay. 2 to 3 spades, stopper and hearts. Might be a good throwaway for the diamond. I've got a pretty good hand, and remember he's got 11 to 12 points, but I think we're going to stop here, because he's probably only got 2 spades, or maybe it's 3. So right away, thank you for that. Got ace king of diamonds, clubs. Looks like I'm going to make 7 here. because now I know where the queen of spades is. How do I know? I know. Because he would not lead from the ace queen of spades like he did. And so let's play the king. Why did I play the king? Because I want to lead a spade. And I don't want to play the 10 because I want the 10. I'm going to ruff a club next. I can only lead from the board so many times. This is my only entry, basically. And so I have to decide whether to finesse a club or a spade. So let's see if we can get that queen of spades. Okay, so now there's only the queen of spades left. So let's play club and watch these clubs, how they fall. There's the queen, 9. Okay, so all the clubs are good. So I don't have to play another one to set something up. And if I play a small club, it's going to get roughed. Or no, it won't get roughed because I know the queen of spades is in east, and West wouldn't have thrown the queen of clubs off if he had the, I think the 7 is outstanding. So all I got to do is play the king of spades, 10 of clubs, there's the 7, and it's all over. So did we miss a slam here? It looked to me like my partner just had 2 card spade support, and I was missing the ace queen. So if he wasn't nice enough to lead the ace of spades, I probably would have gotten to the board and led the 10 of spades. It would have, in this case, it would have worked. But anyway, we're claim, made 6. So yeah, that was just the ace of spades I lost. So I think that could be good. Some people might find the slam there. So in this hand, wow, partner opens a spade and I have 6. And 16 points. So what are we going to do here? We've got options. We got Jacoby 2 no trump, saying I've got 4 cards support, 13 points in a balanced hand. So I'm not quite balanced. My other options are to bid 4 clubs. And so that's a splinter. So again, it shows 13 points to 16, which is right, and Singleton club. So the difference between Jacoby 2-no and the splinter is 2-no, you're asking him to tell his hand, and he'll bid his shortnesses, and with a splinter, you're telling. So both say the same thing, but one is asking, one is telling. So do I want to ask or do I want to tell here? So if I go 4 clubs, gives them a chance to cube-bid a diamond. 4 spades is sort of a sign-off, which I expect to happen, and then over 4 spades, I might give one more chance. But let's try a splinter. And I expect 4 spades, but anything else would be good. So he's showing pretty good hand. Let's go 4-no and just see what he's really got. 5 spades. So he's got 2 key cards and the queen of spades. So I've got the king of spades. So I know he's got 2 aces and the queen of spades. So if he's got the ace of clubs, it's kind of wasted. You might have the ace of spades, ace of clubs, which means we could have 2 diamond losers, but no risk, no glory. There's no way to ask at this point, so let's just bid it. Let's see if I get the diamond losers right away. So that's not really helpful because now I've got to bring in diamonds for 0 losers. Yeah. So this is unfortunate. How can you bring in a diamond suit for no losers? You pretty well have to either smother the jack of diamonds or the king of diamonds. And if you smother the jack of diamonds, you know, the only way to make this legitimate, first we'll take out trump and we'll shorten ourselves. So we'll play. So the trump are gone. That was easy. We'll just get back to my hand. And so we'll shorten our other two suits. So King of Hearts, club. And so there's two ways to make this that I can see. One is the King of Diamonds is singleton on my left. So I just play ace, king drops, I ace it, and then I can finesse the 10, jack, queen on the way back. Another way to make it is to play for the Jack of Diamonds to be single on my right, in which case I play the Queen of Diamonds, king covers, or if he doesn't matter, drop the Jack of Diamonds, and then I can lead another diamond. So both of those are pretty unlikely, but that's the way it is, right? So this is not a great slam, as it turns out. I didn't have the ace king of diamond losers right away, but it's almost as bad. So what would you do? Most people play to the ace and hope for the best. So which is better? King falling singleton on my left. Actually, the king falling singleton on my right doesn't help me, because then I'd still have the 2 to the jack on my left. So when you have two equal options, the best option is always the most spectacular, because why not, right? If you're going to go down in a blaze of glory. So the most spectacular way to play this is not to drop the ace, the king under the ace. Anybody can do that. The best way is to play the queen, get that king of diamonds. Oh, that's not going to happen. Well, I'm committed now. And there's the king. And it still doesn't help me. Actually, I might have another loser here. And there we go. So it turns out it didn't matter what I did. But when you have two options, especially if you got a human partner, go for the most spectacular, because you'll look like a hero. And in this case, I'm not a hero because I overbid. And I can claim all the rest here. But that will be a bad board. I was probably doing okay up until that point. So that one I think will be close to a 0. So let's see how this works. Are they going to give me my interim score in about 5 or 10 seconds? So wait with me here. Let's see what we got. Okay, hold our breath here. So 55%, pretty average. We had, what have we got here? We've got our 3 clubs where we made 6, not a great board, so we might have been in 3-0 there. 3-0 trump down 3, that's the one where I gave up a diamond at the end, so I was expecting a 0 for that. I was lucky to get 14%. We got some good boards here, 92% and the 4 spades plus 2. 4 spades plus 2 was one where maybe we missed a slam here, and 6 spades looks like we had company here in order to get 40%, because why not go for that one? I think, I didn't mind going for it. I was hoping for something else. Maybe if I had partner had an ace of clubs and king, but we had duplication in terms of shortness, and his singleton heart opposite my ace king didn't really help at all. So 55%, okay, I guess. And not spectacular, but better than being negative. So anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you have a good day, and cheers.